pocket, save it for a rainy day. You know that song.
It's not Strike a Pretty Pose.
I know, I improvise.
Catch a Falling Star.
I know. Everybody knows.
Duh.
Anybody who's ever went to Wilmot Elementary knows.
I think even beyond that.
Probably.
It might have
We didn't
reached other
invent it.
towns, tri-state area, perhaps.
Catch a falling star, folks. Put it in your pocket and save it for a rainy day. You know what else goes good with a rainy day?
What's up?
Hexa coffee.
Oh, sure.
We love it. Warms you right up from the inside out with their warm, robust flavors. I love the whiskey notes on these beans. They're so delicious. Go visit hexacoffee.com. Check out using promo code ELK, and you'll get 10% off your purchase, and you'll be sipping and sitting pretty.
Great ad read. Today on the show, we have Dude and Sarah, a.k.a. Dudetunes and Woochie Baby.
Whoop, whoop.
These are two dear friends of ours we've known for a long time. They moved away from L.A., but they're back for a little stint.
I'm so excited that they're snowbirding out here. They got their butts out here. They're going to come thaw out for a bit. And it was just, a great time.
Well, no, we haven't done it yet. You're lying.
Well, I mean, it's a great time.
It's going to be a great time. They're on their way here.
I say it with certainty. I know it is.
It's like it's as if it already happened. That's how much it's a knowledge. It's truth.
Yeah, I really wish you wouldn't have called me out like that.
Why not? That's kind of interesting. We're giving
Now
people a little
I'm just a
peek
fucking
behind.
phony.
Well,
You know what? That's okay. We're going to keep going.
yeah, that's right. Enjoy the show, everybody.
Yeah,
Can you close that
to
door,
health. Cheers
Thank you.
to health.
Looks better on camera if the door's closed.
Yeah.
I tend to find.
That looks like shit in there.
I don't like open doors.
It is.
Yeah, we
It
don't wanna
has my
see
chair
that.
with all the laundry
Cheers.
that gets thrown
Now
on
a
it.
real cheers.
Cheers.
For good health and good fortune.
Dude,
Welcome
your,
home.
For you, the headphone is going to be a little sketchy. You might only hear it in one ear, but let's see. Let's find out together.
How about it? Do I need to pour this in something else so we don't have Lagunitas branding?
No, that's okay.
Sponsor us.
It's not like an
Sponsor them.
exclusive sponsorship, the Hexa Coffee. It's in both ears?
Yeah.
Great. That's why I
Oh.
taped it, because I had it good, so I had to tape it down.
Oh,
Well
you gotta
done.
get the right. Whoa.
Yeah, what happens was...
This is spaghetti. That's a noodle.
I know, but that's
You
I
like
need
pasta,
more
don't
like
you?
that, because right now Christine's, I have to wrap it around here, otherwise it's going to be yanking on her. So in this setting, having one that's all spaghetti like that is actually pretty nice.
Okay.
Wait, what does
Well, I
my
like
hair
this one.
look like?
Like that. What do you mean?
Kind of like...
It looks great.
It's like
It looks great.
gangster.
Are
How
these
did you
okay?
do
You
these
look like-
dealy
you-
bops
you know
on
the
the
movie
top
The-
of your head?
You know the movie The Borrowers?
No.
Nobody's ever seen The Borrowers?
Nobody.
Oh, it's so good. It's like a 90s movie with that there are little people that live in your house and take shit.
Oh, I think I do remember that.
I feel like that's a childhood book that I read or something.
I think it was a book turned into a movie. John Goodman was in it. Malfoy.
I remember
You know what?
Indian in the cupboard, but not
That's
that
what-
one.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
Indian, you don't get those kind of high concept kids movies anymore. Indian
Honey,
in the Cupboard.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Honey, I Shrunk
Honey,
the
I
Kids.
Shrunk the Kids was just, what an epic ride. It was
Yeah.
thoroughly entertaining.
What a ride.
It was. It totally stretched your imagination more than your average ones.
Yeah, when they're in the yard and the ant is
Yeah.
The
So
Oreo
cool.
cookie, I always wanted, I was a little fat boy. Just get handfuls of Oreo cream.
I would just be up
Handfuls
in
of Oreo cream.
there. Hey, Sarah.
Handfuls of Oreo cream.
Handfuls of Oreo cream. Welcome.
doesn't
this
want
episode is
that?
called Handfuls of Oreo Cream.
I was watching this cooking show recently, and it's called Snack versus Chef. And they have to try to replicate random snack items, and they tried to make Oreos, and it was hard to watch, and they didn't get them very close.
They tried to make something taste the same or taste better.
Taste the same, look the same,
Oh.
be the same as an
Whoa.
Oreo. You're replicating it to the best of your ability
From scratch.
from scratch. And all these food scientists would do it. They had Oreos, Kit Kats, Gushers.
Oh. I got excited.
Yeah, how do you make Gushers? Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
really hard.
It's a lot of
Lots of hoof.
A lot of science.
it is a lot of science. It's a lot of gels and different agents to try to get those liquids to burn.
You want a Gusher?
Be solid.
Yeah.
do you have,
I got
No,
one.
I
on
do you
me.
have
I
Gushers?
got one on me now.
I wish you did. Those are so exciting.
No, we
Yeah.
just kind of jumped into it. I really wanted a mint.
They're better.
Oh.
They're on
Nice.
the,
Not that
get
you
'em
can
in.
smell. It's
That's
not
all right.
smell-o-vision.
Get a mint if you want to. It's not
So far, so
smell-o-vision.
good, you know?
Dude, the Gushers ads though, when like the dude's head would turn into like a watermelon or like a apple or something. You remember those commercials?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are. They didn't actually do that though.
You guys...
they're
sure.
on the same they're in the same food class
I'll
as
say it next time.
Pop Rocks.
It's gonna ruin my sugar. No, I didn't go in. Yeah, candy.
Pop Rocks. Those were another one you just did for like the fun of it. It wasn't really because it tasted
Yeah.
so good, but you're
Right.
just like, all right, yeah.
Pixie sticks.
There you go.
I never wanted pixie sticks.
Have you ever
Oh.
snorted pixie sticks?
No.
Have you?
No, I have not.
Yeah,
Nice.
hurt,
I bet.
hurt.
Sugar
and all
to
of
the
them.
dome.
At what age?
The, 6th grade probably. When does everyone snort pixie sticks? Sixth
Normal
grade.
age. Normal age.
Yeah, you know, the right age, developmentally appropriate age.
By
It's like-
yourself or like with a bunch of people?
You snort pixie sticks, and that's what triggers puberty.
Oh shit!
I don't know if you probably don't remember it. I think
I-
it's like that Men in Black.
Yeah,
I remember
You snort it, you
the
forget.
the big red licking the wrapper, putting that on your head to see how long you could have the cinnamon burn on your forehead.
What?
No.
You did that with the gum wrapper?
Yeah.
I never have heard of that in my life.
No, I feel like people were doing that on my bus or something.
Okay. So what?
It went down on the long drives back to Riverwoods. I don't know. What
The
to-
gum is wrapped in the wrapper. You take that off.
Mm-hmm.
You lick it. And you stick it to your forehead, and you just like, like it burns.
Yeah, it stings.
And then it's just fun.
Just
I get
fun.
the fun. I get why it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun because you're in pain, and that's funny to watch people's pain face, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
didn't know that would burn.
Give it a try.
There's enough residue. You got some
enough.
big red.
There's
we need
enough.
we need all these snacks here right now.
I
I know.
know.
This should be like a tasting. I mean, is kids' candy now still like interesting like that?
Yeah.
Like, is it?
There's so much
beyond?
candy.
It should be like, you know, it should have progressed as fast as technology. They should be doing like crazy candy that like walks. It like walks into your mouth.
There
No,
is.
my
It just,
nieces
it's a
and
teddy bear that
nephews-
just marches. Or do they not eat candy?
No, they asked for
Candy
like
Crush.
they asked
course
for
they do.
fucking or whatever.
You can
we
say
cuss?
fucking, yeah,
Okay.
fuck
Oh, yeah.
They asked for Reese's and like bullshit the other day. Skittles, like they didn't even get cool shit.
No, not even the
I
Reese's
mean, the
with
Reese's
the potato
are just
chips.
classic.
Yeah.
You know, it's
They got
good
all the
candy bar to
Reese's
go
now.
We're
to.
just talking about that is like I was thinking the same thing about movies. Like, are there any good? You know, like kid movies. We were talking about that, but like honestly, it's because they suck now.
I mean, they're getting like
worried about
Moana, Coco. Like
That's
little
good.
kid movies are still pretty dope. Buzz
Yeah.
Lightyear, I loved it.
But that's all Disney.
Okay.
That's like no side.
Sure,
you know.
So, but we had like what, like The Sandlot or like Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
If you consider Ace Ventura, yeah.
I mean, that's our childhood. Ace
Yeah.
Ventura. That's a big one.
The Mask.
Flubber.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Flubber.
Flubber.
Flubber
was
was dope.
so
That's a
good.
Disney one though. But
Yeah,
that's
that was
but that's
Disney.
still like live action. So I think that's.
But they do have like the Avengers, which like,
Yeah.
okay, but if you're 8, 9 years old, watching the Avengers, you're like, this is real. It's fun. Like, you know, like when
Yeah.
you watch, like when I first saw like X-Men or something when I was like 11, I would like left that theater like, I'm a fucking X-Men. I'm
I
pretty
am
sure.
Storm.
I'm pretty sure I have powers. I just haven't realized it yet.
You were 11 when X-Men came out?
I don't remember how old I was.
I was like 11 when like, what is it? The Karate 3 came out or something? Not Karate Kid, but it was like, oh damn, what is the name
Three
of this
Ninjas?
movie? Three Ninjas. Y'all
Bro.
remember that? I went, at the end they played like that Beach Boys song and I remember walking out of the theater like,
Yeah, like you're a ninja.
I was like, I'm going to be like a surf ninja.
I
So
love
for
it.
kids, like the Avengers is probably dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they don't
Like
have like
Hunger
Indian and covered
Games.
and shit.
Hunger Games was dope.
Is that a kid movie?
I feel like kind of.
I've never seen
Books
it.
are.
It's like teen. I'm thinking
It's teen,
younger.
but like dystopian.
Like Coco, like Disney, the Disney age.
I guess I don't know. I was
What,
thinking.
what are the good movies you
we were
had
in the beginning
that
of
they
the
don't
Disney
have?
age, like The Lion King, The Little Mermaid, like the early
Oh,
OGs,
yeah.
Beauty and the Beast,
all that.
like
Yeah.
Aladdin. some-
Prime. We were in the prime.
Or maybe
Yeah.
even I'm thinking like TV because we were just visiting family and they just watched YouTube, which is basically like unpackaging videos where they're yelling at you the whole time and it's basically an ad, you know?
They're
Right.
playing- Other people playing video games.
And it's
stuff
like, we'll
that.
want to put on like I will put on cartoons for you. I will watch Avril Monsters,
Yeah.
Rugrats, Tom
Yeah.
and Jerry. I'll watch like
Those were so good.
those are really good.
Rocco's
Doug.
Modern Life,
Rocco's,
Oh.
Doug, yeah.
Doug, yeah.
Dexter's Lab.
Recess.
Recess
Dexter.
was fun.
I don't remember.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
Or even like,
Oh, true that.
I mean, The Simpsons, King of the
Yeah.
Hill. Like,
I'd put on any of that, but they don't want it. They're like, "Can I go in the room and watch TV?" And then they watch YouTube.
Yeah, I think they get bored by it.
Yeah.
They're addicted to the ooh.
They're literally yelling at them the whole time. We
The
thought
team-
about putting on the Dudetunes. We couldn't remember if it was like appropriate or not, so we didn't because it was so like they were pretty much watching
like,
prank
wow.
shows, but for
we did all that sort of like, oh. We did it all.
Hella reaction.
No. Did a lot of good reacting for the Dudesons. Yeah, I mean, I think it's relatively appropriate. It was like purposely child appropriate. I mean, it's
Okay.
kind of violent,
yeah, we didn't do it because
So-
we couldn't remember. So we're like, oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's weird.
Violent
like,
but awesome.
I was thinking there are kids TV shows, but they suck balls.
like what are they?
Like Paw Patrol.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Or like-
Eric, have you watched Paw Patrol?
Yeah, it's
I haven't.
garbage.
I haven't watched it.
It is garbage.
It
It's just
is.
like, let's go, guys, let's rescue. And then they go rescue, and it's like, well, we did it. Or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, we did watch like Barney and stuff. I watched like, you don't make kids shows that's like dark and scary. Like it's about like helping your friends and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking when we have kids, I'm just never going to tell them that there's a show called Paw Patrol. They don't know. Because parents will be like, like, I know. He loves it. Watches
Yeah.
it all day. Can't stand it. It's like, never. Show him like
They do
The
know.
Simpsons.
They talk
and
to
just
their
be
little
like,
friends.
that's TV. Say, we don't get Paw Patrol. We don't have those channels.
Fraggle Rock. Give
We
me
have
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, we have Fraggle
Oh,
Rock.
Yeah, Eureka's Castle.
Ace Ventura.
Oh yeah.
Rush Hour 2.
You're gonna be censoring the media department. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm not censoring the media. I'm protecting everybody.
Just then they walk down the aisles of the Walgreens. They're gonna see all the Paw Patrol stuff and be like, "What's this, Daddy?" Wonder,
Daddy.
Daddy, Daddy,
What is this?
what is this?
I'm gonna say that's like evil shit. It's bad for you.
Dude, I feel the
Classmates.
same.
Classmates are gonna bust you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Tough
They're gonna
opinion.
bust you out on Santa Claus and all
Yeah.
that shit.
I know they do it all, huh?
The kids talk. It's not even.
I mean, you would think kids can just Google.
You can try.
Is Santa real? Like the kids, are kids? They still think Santa's real, or what's to do? Are they
I
watching
actually
right
don't
now?
know.
Let's call
I
it. Let's
think
phone a
so.
kid.
Let's call a kid, like a young kid who
I
probably
think
would thinks.
I think they. I don't know.
Well, what is
I don't
real? Is he a real person, or is he a spirit?
Or would
Did you
they-
think it was a Santa ghost?
I mean, there's certainly an energy that is a manifested realness.
Fair enough.
It's a
Santa
real-
will outlast us.
He's been around, will be around for
But
a
like,
while.
is Mickey Mouse real? Like he's a real character, but he's not real. He's
kind
not.
of
You
a
can't
real
like touch
thing.
him.
He's
But
not
he's
one
not. It's not that he's not real. Show me Mickey Mouse. I'll show you Mickey Mouse. He's a real thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
you go to the
You know
theme
what I
park,
mean?
There's a man in a costume that you can go see, and that
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
There's
that's
like
same with
enough.
Santa.
There's like enough ephemera that it all adds up.
I think kids are so smart right now that even if they didn't believe in Santa Claus, they wouldn't let the adults know that they didn't believe in Santa Claus to keep the whole gig running and keep getting free shit.
Yeah.
My dad still signs my presents from Santa. I'm cleaning up. I'm a believer. It works.
I'm a believer.
I'm a believer.
Yeah.
I remember also not telling my parents when I knew, just because I didn't want to like upset them. I was like, didn't
Wow,
want them
you're
to be
protecting
sad.
them.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it was very that.
That's cool. How old did you? How'd you figure it out?
I actually don't remember, but I think I actually remember. I think I learned first that the Easter Bunny wasn't real,
And
which
then
is
the
like an
dominoes
easier
just
one,
fall.
and then I was just kind of like, well, wait a minute, who
And-
are all these characters?
So someone told you the Easter Bunny's not real, or you sort of hashed it
Somebody
out?
told me. It might have been my sister. I was always around my sister and her friends, and they were older, so probably.
I was a very naive child. I think I was in 3rd grade, and we were about to take a family. We never like went on vacation. This was like for Christmas this year. We're all going to Florida, like the whole family. And they just like sat us down and was like, presents are gonna be a little different this year. Like we'll be in Florida. And it was like, basically Santa's not real.
Wow.
And I bawled my eyes out. I cried so much. My older brother, he already knew. He figured it out like 10 years earlier, like went to my mom, like just kept like asking all these questions. So she was like, all right, fine, look. Yes, you're right. Don't tell Paul. It'll destroy him. But I bawled my eyes
He
out.
needs more time.
And then apparently I said like, no, it's good. It's good that you told me because otherwise my kids wouldn't have gotten any presents. So I
What a
was
sweet little
trickable.
cherub.
Yeah, I was
foresight.
trickable. But I respect someone who would like I respect my brother that he figured out like you can't like trick him into believing some crazy shit like that. Like there's too many holes to poke in it. But I believed it.
I just wasn't
Getting
a
a little
very
choked up now.
argue-y child. We were talking about that the other day. Like we didn't argue.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, yeah.
Like or question really. You know, I mean I questioned, but not like, but he wouldn't exist because of this, you know? Like I feel like my nieces and nephews, they are argue-y. They're all earth signs. That's what I
Okay.
think it is. They're all Capricorns. So.
But they're smart, right? I mean,
Oh, they're super
like,
smart.
To be asking those questions means you're smart. Like my brother's way
Yeah.
smarter than I am.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying we're not. That's
We're
just
not.
not smart.
I'm also not.
Okay.
But
I like to think we were just following the rules.
you were just being that. But like,
Ew.
is
It's like,
it smart to
just
follow the rules?
Survival tactics, man.
That's true.
I'm not trying to get my ass beat. You know, I'm trying to get good grades so I can get this fucking Sega Genesis video game and not get grounded for all summer. I got grounded for all summer.
Ooh,
I got
for
grounded
what?
for one whole summer in like second grade or third grade
What?
for not getting all A's.
All A's.
For not getting all A's. So best believe I'm gonna just do what the fuck they say. They're gonna ground me for a whole summer?
So what was that summer like? I mean, you still remember
Sucked,
it.
dude.
That's a.
It sucked.
Wait, did you get straight A's the rest of that and out? Like, what happened?
I think so. Or maybe I
I
got
don't know. I
like
blacked out.
Yeah, I just came to just now.
I'm trying to think of what. I think I only got like one C or one D or something like that.
Wow.
Also,
Or
I
maybe
know
a
from
couple of
knowing
them.
you that your mom would hide your report cards.
She would hide my shit when I like if I got a note sent home or something like that or a bad report card. She would like throw it and she'd be like, just
Not
put
show
that-
your dad.
Put that in the glove box.
So then you wouldn't get grounded.
So your dad was the disciplinarian. Your mom was
Oh, yeah.
a little more chill.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's fucking. You know, it's funny. Like, we were talking to Steve-O's sister when she was on. She used to be a teacher, and she was saying, she was like, I realized one day that my A students are eventually going to work for my C students.
Oh.
Because the A students, they say, I'll do everything you tell me, whatever you want me to do. Like, just give me the task, I'll do it. And the C students are like, I don't gotta fucking do that. Like, so what? I'll get a C. I got better shit to do with my time. Like, my time is more
Yeah.
valuable than your busy work just to get an A. I don't need an A. And so like the C, there's something kind of smart in breaking the rules and just realizing like the rules aren't necessarily, you don't
Not
necessarily
being
have to
limited
follow
by
them.
them. Yeah.
We were talking
cool.
about that with engineers. It's like engineers are just gonna find like the best, quickest, easiest way to get that shit done. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking cheat at this to get it done because you want me to get it done, right? So I got it done. What the fuck is the problem if I had cheated to get it done?
Right.
It's like, that's it.
I was supposed to get the grade. I got the grade.
100%.
Yeah, I did what I had to do. Yeah, it's something kind of like I would respect my kid. You can't tell your kid that's okay, but you kind of deep down respect him for it.
That's
I would
tough.
think, you know.
Shit you can't say.
Underachiever.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be funny. Be funny to see.
I mean, I worked harder than I had to. I think looking back in school, I didn't have to work that hard. I barely worked hard at all.
I think there's a case to be made though. Like, it feels good to be successful as a student because the alternative doesn't feel good, generally speaking. And so it's kind of a crucial way to develop confidence and connect with like peers. Generally, it's it's like it's a lot of really valuable stuff that you're doing at that juncture in life.
Guess it means different things for different people. 'Cause for me, it was that like that.
Yeah, I was chill. I was real chill. Like I got A's and B's and maybe a C every now and then, but I was never like I was never like throwing up before a test or really studying. It was like I'll study the night before and chill. I was very chill. I
Yeah.
could have tried harder.
But
So
like,
what?
do you wish you did?
I don't know.
You
I
know,
don't.
like a-
No, it didn't matter.
Yeah,
Maybe
didn't
at
matter.
like the stuff I liked, like
Yeah.
like tennis and and cheerleading and dance and stuff. Maybe at that I would have wished I would have tried harder, but instead of like goofing off, just because that was fun.
Okay, that's fair. Like
Yeah.
with drumming, I guess I would have got better, even better if you can imagine. No, but like I wish I would have like tried harder. I did focus on it, but like
Yeah.
I also like kind of skated by on it. So that's fair. Okay.
It's also tough
Yeah.
getting real good grades because then you're kind of a nerd. Nerds get made fun of.
I know.
We just stand out. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to deal with the hate.
It's like,
Well, it's
what
like never
is
cool
with
to be
that?
trying so hard, you know? That's the energy. You're just like,
What-
well, whatever. Yeah, of course, you study for forever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you want to
you know.
do good for yourself.
Yeah, if you got the best score in class.
I
Good for
know.
you.
Yeah, it's a weird thing in like human society. They'll do it in other ways too. We were actually talking about this. Like if it's a town of like all like overweight, unhealthy people, and like one guy starts like running every morning, running through town doing push-ups, they'd be like, oh, old push-up boy over here. You know, like everyone makes fun of him, but he's like doing the right thing, what everyone should do.
Yeah.
And yeah, same with like whoever's getting the good grades or like the smartest kid. Like that's amazing. Like yeah, why do we try to?
Well, we just can't
Pull
handle
them
when
down.
yeah, we can't handle when people like point things out to us. You
Right.
know, it's like other people doing something good for themselves. It like makes you realize, oh, this fucking guy's doing that. Well, I could be doing that. Well, I don't want to fucking do that. I haven't been fucking
Right.
doing that.
Right.
It's fucking hard.
Yeah, like he did it. You could do it.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna go talk shit. I'm gonna go talk shit to him, make him feel goofy about it,
Yeah,
and then I'm still gonna feel good, and he's gonna have to deal with me.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, fucking ass.
But that's
Push
like
down.
the thought out version.
Yeah,
I feel like it
yeah.
really is just like,
It's just an unconscious thing.
yeah, you just
Yeah.
like feel like guilty about not doing yourself, and then you act out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we hate them, but we really hate ourselves.
Yeah.
I hate myself.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to talk about today. So you guys just got back to LA after being in Michigan for how long?
Years, man.
Right? It was like 2 years.
40
It
years.
was a year and a half.
It was an epic so far. A year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half.
And you're visiting here now for how long?
Like 5 months.
Ooh,
It's
it
4
gets
months.
bigger every time I ask about it.
Every time I talk to her about it too, I'm like, no, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. She's like, no, it's like half a year.
We ain't never going
You're
back.
like, look, 2024, when we get back to Michigan. No, but
Earlier today, she was like, oh, hey, this tattoo parlor is doing like an apprenticeship. They say in 6 to 10 months, you could just be a regular tattoo artist. I'm like, 6 to 10 months? Like,
like, we're gonna be here.
is that gonna work?
I mean, if you had that going,
Could use the
then
money.
we wouldn't have to go back.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by these plans. That's good.
I like
Good
it. I
for
hope
us.
I'm rooting for Sarah's version of it. That she, that you stay for 10 months, but also, are you getting a tattoo license? Because that could be fun.
Yeah, well, actually, David, dude, oh my God.
See what I mean?
They don't
This is
even
how
know
long
your
they've been in the
They don't
Midwest.
even know your name out there.
Oh my God.
Oh,
We never got
shit.
the name.
Take it
Last
out.
time dude was on the show, we were like, I asked him his name. He's like, I don't know. And then like we kept coming back to it. Like, are we gonna get the name? You're like, I mean, at this point, I'd rather
Oh,
not say
shit.
it.
I gotta put my fucking gold tooth back.
There he
There
is.
he
Oh,
is.
to add a little
Now it's Dudetunes.
Dudetunes. But yeah, the episode ended. I was like, are we gonna get the name? And then you're like, the name is. And then that was the end. That was the last song. So for the real dedicated Elk Lodge listener,
True fans.
there's only one, probably. There you go. That was a big moment.
I
Yep.
mean, there's at least like several of them.
Anyways, dude's the one that has a tattoo gun, and he makes really dope portraits and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was saying it for him. I mean, I also, since he got the gun, I was like, ooh, I would like to tattoo too.
I mean,
but
yeah, we
I
don't need
I
to
don't
take
really
a
have
class. Let's just do it. Bring
that.
it over here.
That's
It's-
the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I just drew that on myself.
Well-
Like our friend in Argentina. Our friend in Argentina, Lao, she has a gun and she just busts it out. It's supposed
I
to
do
be the
love
moon. It's not a Yoshi egg. It's a moon.
I thought that was the avocado
Yeah. It's like,
with a belly button.
see, that's a little bit. It's the moon. And then I did the moon, and then I wrote Keith under it. Keith Moon,
Keith Moon. He was a
the drummer for the
basketball
Who.
player.
Oh, okay.
He was my childhood hero.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, that's cute.
Anyway,
You named the moon Keith.
I named the moon Keith.
That's real
After Keith, the moon. But yeah, you should bring that gun over sometime. We should fuck around. Christina doesn't have any tattoos yet. So
Is this
this
how
would be
you
the
want
day.
to start?
You want a back
Jeez,
piece?
you know, I don't
Something
know,
like this.
actually. I don't know about it.
But it's not as hard as you think. It's like,
I mean,
Yeah,
to do a
you just do
shitty
it.
job.
you're right.
You
To
could
get
just-
it in there, you can get it in there.
Yeah,
you could
because
just
we
do
did
bad.
practice on like bananas.
I did a lot of bananas
Yeah.
and some fake skin.
That was
But
fun.
yeah, there's like techniques, you know, there's shading, there's all these things that you
Just-
ideally would get more skilled at before you're
You know how
making
difficult.
permanent marks on your body. At least that's how I
Never
see
thought
it.
about it.
Like everybody sees it different, you know? It's-
Yeah, like we have talked about this. We see this very different because to you, you don't mind having like like a shitty tattoo. But yeah, that would really bother me, I think, if I went through with a mark and it wasn't how I wanted it to look. I don't think I would like that very much.
You can always
it's
get a
kind of
cover
free.
up.
Be a
You
little
could always
obsessive.
get a cover up.
Yeah.
It's kind of freeing. Like the biggest fear is like, what if I don't like it in the future?
Yeah.
But then,
Who
like
cares?
this tattoo, like I kind of don't like it sometimes. You know, like it's kind of dumb. But like, whatever. That's so I regret my tattoo. Big deal. It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't hurt me.
Yeah, see, I think every time I look in the mirror, it would hurt me. I'd be like, God damn it. Like, every time I looked in the mirror, it'd just be like,
Tattoos,
Well,
they're real tough. Because
That's why I haven't gotten one.
Because you're
you know?
always going to grow. You're always going to change.
Yeah.
And you know, your likes and dislikes are going to change.
Totally.
I can't even imagine being a young kid coming up right now and being like 19 and just having face tats for one.
You would have face tats.
I totally would have had face tats. I'd be doing drugs on social media real bad.
Yeah.
Doing dumb shit. But these kids are going to change and they're going to grow. But it's crazy that this is the norm now. It's like that risky, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm accepting whatever is coming from this. And they're going to live with that? That blows my mind.
Yeah, but like the tattoos you have, somebody said that. Like when
Oh,
you
yeah.
got those tattoos, like dude, he's gonna on his hands.
That's true.
He's gonna live with that. How's he ever gonna get a job?
That's
He's gonna-
exactly.
Yeah.
Like now, it's like my waiter has like a fucking giant neck tattoo. Like
That's true.
The bank teller has like a fucking L.A. Dodgers written on his forehead. Like it's fine. The society now you can actually get a job with face tattoos.
Most places.
Which used to be like visible tattoos. Forget
Most
it.
places in LA, especially, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that's fair
Maybe not.
in L.A. Not Disney World. If you work for Disney at Disney, no
Oh.
visible tattoos.
I'm
I believe
surprised
that.
at that, actually.
They just let people have mustaches. Something like that.
They're a little behind. They're catching up.
You know that just happens. Like they're not putting that there.
Yeah, that'll take a while. By the time like tattoos are allowed at Disney, like people are like modifying their body where there's like their head comes out of their side or something like that.
They're gonna have
That's when-
spikes in the
yeah.
forehead.
That's when Disney goes, we'll allow a visible tattoo, not on your face, obviously, but
Yeah, you
you
can
gotta
have
build into it.
you can have mom on your butt cheek.
Yeah. Under the pants, you can have it.
Yeah.
That's like the new rule. So the Midwest, we were talking about it.
Oh.
You kind of were, it was like slower pace, right? Not the kind of excitement. But what was the good part? What were the moments where you're in Michigan and you're like, this is actually kind of nice.
Squirrels,
Squirrels. Absolutely, squirrels are cool.
squirrels,
Cool as fuck.
deer.
Deer.
Deer are so cute. I like the deer.
We had like a family of deer that would come to our backyard. So, and actually the day before we left, they came and they hung out for like 3 hours. And I felt like they were saying goodbye.
They laid out
Beautiful.
like
Yeah.
I've never seen a deer lay out like that. Usually deer perch. You know, you know,
They're
like
aware.
a dog or something perches. What is it? A sphinx perch. The deer
Yeah.
was laid out,
Wow.
arm out and everything.
Comfy.
They're
Fearless.
comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Feel safe.
Safe in your backyard.
We're
I
the
like the
homies.
chipmunks.
Yeah, Chippy.
Don't
Yeah,
forget the chipmunks.
Chippy.
Yeah.
He eats-
Chippies. What about lightning bugs?
Love lightning bugs. We didn't have
didn't
a lot.
see hardly any.
Yeah, we only had it once, I think, which is strange because in Indiana I had it growing up.
Lots of spiders in the Midwest. Daddy
of
long
spiders.
legs.
Yeah.
Oh, so many daddy long
Oh, there's
legs.
so many different kinds. When we moved in, nobody had been in that house for like a year, and the spiders had taken over.
I
The basement was
hate
just
that.
all
I hate,
spiders.
I hate it. I hate those words. Those words are
sugar plum?
just like my least favorite you could ever say.
The spiders had taken over.
They had,
Oh no.
and we're like capture and release people.
We kept most of them.
Yeah, we kept most of them.
We
We
like just let them stay.
we'd like just go be like, hey, we're here now, and kind of sweep around and
Be
stuff.
like, excuse us, we're trying to open the front door.
Yeah.
Oh, you just let them know.
Ugh.
Yeah, we just kind of talked to him. And the only one we killed, I felt bad, but because she was pregnant and she had like a sack of babies. But
Hella
it was like, I
babies.
can't, like, there's already so many here. I can't have like 20 more right
Oh,
there.
so you killed her for population control.
Yeah, we
gotta pay
killed a
rent.
pregnant spider. Yeah.
You got, you're better than I. I kill them.
But they're eating all that other shit.
Just
That's true, but like,
I'm not
those
gonna-
are also bugs. Like,
I can't kill them though. Those
I-
are the little tiny fuckers that I can't see.
which ones?
The ones that I can't see, the bugs that I can't see.
The ones that
yeah.
the
That's who
spiders are eating.
spiders kill.
Yeah.
The bugs you can't see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really bothered by the bugs I can't see.
Oh, I can't stand them.
I can see the spider. You know?
Yeah, I'm definitely more
It's really,
freaked out by
she
the
freaks
spider.
out when she sees a
I don't
spider. too.
freak out.
But you don't like
I don't
it.
freak out. I just calmly just request you to move it usually. But I prefer that he moves it. I wish he would trap it. But obviously, I'm not in a place where I get to,
Right.
Yeah.
If it's an easy
command
trap,
that to happen.
Right.
if it's an easy trap job, I do it.
I root for that. I try not to disturb them outside, but inside, yeah, I need some peace of mind.
If I was on his web, he'd be eating me. You're in my house.
Oh, totally.
You're in my house. I'm gonna kill you. If I see a spider outside, I don't squish him. I don't like to squish bugs outside.
Just go out your way.
You go in my house. You want to come here? You might be
Monster
dead.
come
you know?
in my house?
I'm gonna stand my ground.
Yeah.
So okay, you like the animals. You like the nature.
I guess that was it. Yeah, because that and the lake was really beautiful,
Yeah.
and we
How
were
close
like
were you?
a mile. So we'd walk there.
Yeah.
When we weren't super busy last time, we walked there every evening in the summer.
Beach
so.
walks, night walks to the beach.
swing on the beach and stuff.
Like a swing set swing?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, on the sand and moon over the water, empty town. Like
nice.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Peaceful. Mm-hmm. But you don't want your life completely peaceful all the time.
That's boring.
It's boring.
Yeah.
We went to
too
the beach
quiet.
once this year.
Oh, man.
We live a mile away. We can walk there.
You guys have been busy.
Yeah,
You have been
but
busy.
we also really don't give a shit about the beach.
I like being in the water. We like to jump the waves.
That's
you
cool.
know? Yeah.
But I'm not gonna go to the beach to hang out in the sand. They got a bunch of bugs.
That you can't see.
Yeah.
You can feel them.
You feel they'll
Invite
feel
you.
you.
Yeah.
It's true.
Christine, you like the beach. I like that about you. I wish I went to the beach more, but she'll just, if she's got the day off, just go sit at the beach.
I
And
love
then
being
come
at the
home.
beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very peaceful to me.
Does
Just
it-
sitting, watching the water come in and out. It's just a very humbling moment for me where I'm like, can't stop this motion, this life, It just
Yeah.
keeps coming. And it's very, I don't know, peaceful, yeah.
Does it make you sleepy?
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like-
usually like sleepy for my drive home. I just sat out there all day, and then come back, and usually it's the sunset by the time I leave, and got the canyon drives, and
Oh yeah.
the 101 to the 134 to all the things. Yeah, it gets you
yeah.
sleepy, but
Yeah.
it's a commitment to go to the beach. And then the last time I went, I got my car towed. I got Paul's car towed.
Whoa.
And that was like a doozy. So
Whoa.
I haven't been back since then.
Didn't you also like scrape your butt on
Oh,
rocks?
yeah. I got in the water and I kind of got in. The beach, I had been to that beach a few times and the water was higher than I'd ever seen it. And so I had to really trek on all these rocks and kind of small boulder, little rocks, just to get over to the place to swim where it was calm enough and there weren't rocks in the water too. And yeah, I guess I didn't go far enough when I finally did get into the water, and this wave came and just knocked me on my ass so fast, and I just slammed into these rocks, and I'm putting my arms out trying to stabilize so I can get up before these waves.
Oh my god.
I had blood all over my legs. I'm like, my gosh,
Sharp
it's
it.
not my day to be at the beach. Yeah.
Wow.
I got out and packed up and went home. I'm going back to Glendale. I'm going back to Glendale, far from this little place.
Curse you, the sea.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, living in Tucson for as long as I did, it was awesome and gorgeous. And you had these blue skies all the time, but you're very seldomly on water. And you really, there was a part of me that really, it gets old, It's just the duration of being away from water and being
Yeah.
hot, but can't, not getting any relief.
Yeah.
So I really started to, fell in love with that living here. Just so nice to be all hot in the valley and then go cool off there.
Yeah, and you got a little bit of everything out here.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty amazing. Part of me wonders if we could handle living up in the mountains, Lake Arrowhead. It's an hour and a half or so. I don't know exactly how far from here, but it's such a different pace, and just in the forest and on a mountain, and
See, that sounds cool though.
sounds
Yeah, I wonder if
nice, but
that's
they
the
don't really
solution.
have a hip scene or a lot of people that live there full time. It's definitely vacation homes and getaway houses. So there's not necessarily a cool culture from what I've heard. But that was from like one person who just moved there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if the proximity to LA though is like better than something like moving to the Midwest.
Yeah.
Because we do want to buy a house and have kids and like.
Yeah.
So we
And
look at the
land,
Midwest because we have so
you
much
know.
family there too, you know.
Yeah.
But we also like we're Western people. I don't know. It's just like
It's hard.
We feel at home here. But maybe somewhere like Lake Arrowhead is like a good middle ground where like we can. Houses are cheaper. It's quiet, but also.
a
Hour and a
little
half, and we're in
Totally.
the heat, we're in the mix, and like just knowing LA's there, maybe we'd have
Yeah.
some energy still.
Yeah, and you have like, you
don't
know,
know.
if there's a show you were dying to see, you just go get a room, maybe downtown
Yeah.
or wherever, just stay somewhere. Or
I mean, I
crash
bet
with
you don't even
friends.
have to go an hour and a half to be kind of outside.
No, yeah, I don't
of the
think-
city.
You probably not.
I wonder. Chicago was a little far for us, and we were only an hour and 45 minutes. We still didn't make it
Max.
that much. Like to
Oh,
get to
yeah.
know the city. But the thing is, you would already know LA.
We already
So
know.
that's good. Because it was like we never lived in Chicago. So it was like to get to know the city.
Yeah.
We went like 5 times to different shows, met up with some people, but like didn't really get to like here. I know where all the venues are, where, you know what I mean? I know how to find the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But so maybe you would have better luck because you do know LA.
Possibly.
But I mean, also there's like Pasadena and that where everybody moves out to have kids. Is it
Pasadena's
just really
nice.
expensive?
It's like more expensive, yeah.
Okay.
But,
I love
but it probably would
Pasadena.
be like the perfect if we could afford a house there. That'd probably be a nice spot.
Sierra Madre or,
Yeah.
even La Cunada, Flint Ridge, all those places are nice at the foothills.
Oh yeah. That mountainous region.
Sierra Madre feels like straight up a Hallmark movie.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds like it. I thought you
I
were
don't
talking
think we've
about.
been there.
It sounds like a restaurant.
yeah,
or
there's
a-
really no reason to.
Is that like a rainforest cafe? What is
It
that?
is a beer, I think. Yeah, from
Sierra
out of Colorado.
Nevada.
Oh, that's what
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Sierra
It's out of Nevada, I think.
No,
It might not be though. Actually, I don't know. I bet
think
it
the
is for
Sierra.
Colorado.
Actually, no. Sierra Nevadas are in California.
Oh. Well, not in Nevada, so get a new name.
They're bordering California and Nevada. I'm pretty sure that's the mountain range. Who knows?
All right, so
Don't
now you
fact check
guys
me.
are staying in Los Feliz
Yeah.
area.
Los Feliz, Los Feliz.
Feliz.
I hate when people call it Los Feliz. Feliz, because it's a Spanish word, feliz. Like
I know.
that's the word. It's a
I know.
real word,
I
and it's
know.
pronounced feliz.
I know.
Why
Oh,
would
I
you call
thought
it Los Feliz?
A lot of people did who
okay,
were
I
here
getcha.
longer than us. So I was like,
Hispanics will do it sometimes.
I know.
I'm like, what?
I don't get it.
I don't get it. But anyway, have you
I know.
ever lived in Los Feliz?
Yeah, we lived there in 2014. That was the
2014,
first apartment we
2015.
got when we left the island.
Oh my!
Yeah.
You guys have been together forever.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, drink it.
This ginger.
All right.
potion.
Poshy.
Well, it's got flavor.
Yeah, geez. So, since when? It's been a while. I know
What?
you guys. When did you first get together?
Like 2010. We met in 2009.
09.
Yeah.
Met in 09. Nice. It was a good year.
Yeah, we were hanging out at officially it was like a Halloween party. And I was
Yeah.
dressed like a hippie. And Sarah was dressed like a
Flapper girl.
flapper girl.
With a long cigarette.
The
Yeah.
hippies
Yeah.
of the
Nice.
20s, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
True that.
The counterculture of the
Yeah.
20s. Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
But I don't really know. That was the first time we ever hung out. Everybody was hanging out and we got really drunk. But apparently we were holding hands all night.
All night.
And I do remember we ran through the parking garage and like found some pins and we're like
Well,
graffitiing
yeah,
or
we were
something.
graffitiing with Sharpies that we found.
Yeah.
Drawn on the garage.
And I just remember holding hands all night and that was it.
So it wasn't even like someone made a move. You guys were just kind of like had this gravity towards each other almost.
Well, I mean, we worked at the same place.
You knew of each other before this party. You didn't
But
meet at the
barely.
party.
Not really. We didn't really talk like that.
Yeah, it was probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks of me working there before the party. I started right before Halloween. And like, yeah, we were in different areas. It was a upside down museum. Wonderworks.
On I Drive.
This-
On
Wonderworks.
iDrive.
That's near where we just stayed when we were in Orlando.
Oh, cool.
That area.
It's a ridiculous,
It's like a Ripley's Believe It or Not, almost like it's an attraction. It's a house that's been turned
Right.
upside down. Or is it the White House?
No,
Or it's just a house?
It's just a house that was like
It kind of looks like the
a
White
tornado
House.
or a hurricane picked it up and it landed on iDrive.
Yeah.
Something like
So we
that.
worked in different areas, so we didn't really know each other. But we went to the party, and then, yeah.
And we're hanging out. And then we just hang out. We had like a similar core friend group. Mm-hmm. Some like real close friends.
Miriam, I think you met Miriam. She came to visit us.
Okay.
She lives in Portland now. She's awesome.
Yeah,
It was
sounds
like
a little familiar.
Best
we
friend.
were always hanging out like a lot, like just staying up late and reading poetry and
Yeah, we was real beatnik shit.
yeah.
Did you know
Poetry.
immediately that dude made music? Or were you making music?
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
party he performed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was rapping then. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's
Was that
a
the
game
first time
changer.
that's obviously the first time you saw him perform then?
yeah. Yep.
That's
And
crazy.
I was like, oh, cool. You know,
Yeah.
me jamming.
Sure. And dude doing his.
yeah, yeah.
Is that what he does?
Oh, yeah. I feel like he's like, oh,
There's a lot of chest
chicken.
thrust. I like
a
it.
lot of chicken.
Yeah, I think so.
I love your dance moves. I'm jealous
Yeah.
of them.
Thanks. I don't know what's happening when they're
Yeah,
happening.
no, that's
but
good.
I appreciate it.
Nor should you.
Yeah,
But it's
you
good.
got some energetic moves. I like them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I think I'm just trying to like get out of my body.
That's the way to do it. You just you have to
escape
shake
myself.
and twitch to get out.
That's a cool way to put that. Yo, just sort of get out.
I'm like trying to get out, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna make a deal with it. Like, okay, I'll stay. I don't even know.
Well, you
what
got
the
to
deal
do this
is.
now. Yeah.
You follow me.
That's fun. Yeah, it's been a long time, huh?
Yeah.
Long time.
But yeah, so we lived in Los Feliz in 2014. That was cool.
And so where in Los Feliz? Thank you for bringing it back. Thanks for keeping us on track.
We lived kind of, it was like kind of more on the outskirts. You know where Boo's Philly cheesesteak is?
No?
No, the Children's Hospital.
No, I'm not
Anyways,
child.
it was on Fountain.
I'm not.
It was on Fountain. Now where
Oh,
we
okay,
are is
Fountain.
more like right next to all the like fun, you know, restaurants and
I love that area.
antique shopping.
Yeah,
Keep
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So I never went to this place in Los Feliz
I don't think so.
because I moved.
Yeah, when
I don't
did
think
you
you were
move
here.
back? We might have been in Hollywood already.
Yeah, I moved to North Hollywood. You guys were in Hollywood, I believe.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Because you definitely came over to that place.
For sure, all the time. It was a rad
It's
spot.
fun, yeah.
I still think of you guys. If I'm in that area, it's like, oh, this is where Dude and Sarah's place was.
That was our favorite.
It was
Low
cool.
key.
Yeah.
The place is so cool.
Yeah, it was like this apartment. You know, like well, you haven't spent much time in Hollywood, but you know, there's like these old buildings. You know, so it's like an
The Art
old
Deco
apartment
stuff.
building. Yeah, and
It had
I
a
don't
brick
know-
wall.
Yeah, it had a brick wall on it. It was like on the outside, like you know, it was a edge. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
it was on
it
the
was just like
corner.
a big room,
Yeah, it was an
a
edge.
big like high ceiling, big
Yeah.
room, and then like kitchen, and then like bedroom.
But it had like a hallway to the bedroom, which was a studio room.
Yeah.
yeah,
The living room is where we slept.
yeah, that's right. The bed was in the big
Yeah,
room.
because we wanted that to be a studio
Yeah.
in the back.
Had like checkerboard floors in the kitchen.
Love it. We were talking about those today.
Yeah, I love
They're
it.
just so great.
Yeah.
And it was
feels
only
right.
a block off Hollywood, so it was like wild too.
It was nuts. I saw so much like meth activity.
I saw someone take a shit on the street.
I've seen it. I've never seen it from my house, but I've seen it. Yeah, do you like if you guys move back, would you want to be like back in the heart of fucking dirty old Hollywood? You want to be like where would you want to be?
No, I really like Los Feliz, Silver Lake, Echo Park. It's so walkable. We were talking about it. It reminds us of
Like New York.
Just the fact that you can walk through everything, you can get everything you need. You know, you need something random.
You have,
just
like, a
walk
neighborhood.
and go get it. Yeah, and the people all like. I mean, everybody, and we made eye contact and smiled at each other. We're in LA, like, what are we doing? But it's because we're all in the neighborhoods, we all see each other a lot. Anyways, it was nice.
We've gotten to recognize our mailman. We were on a walk and we passed our mailman. We're like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" And he was like, "Hey." It was like he like saw us. It was cool. Felt very local.
Yeah.
Felt kind of nice.
Nice.
And I've walked here from when I lived in Silver Lake. So I
Yeah.
think this is still walkable. It's like you have to
Yeah.
go through Atwater and then you in.
Yeah, I mean Los Feliz is about the same distance, maybe a little farther actually, because you got to get up that hill over Griffith
Oh, yeah.
Park.
Yeah, just a little bit farther.
Just a little farther than walking to Silver Lake. But yeah, I walked to your Silver Lake
Yeah,
place
you
one
walked
time.
there
Yeah.
too, yeah.
That was a schlep. But
We had a
we got
little
through
date
it.
night in Atwater last night. It was
Nice.
cool. Club T, I think it's called. Anyways.
Yeah, like TEE. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
so cool. There was Christine looked it up as this guy, like a DJ spinning, and he was just like doing vinyl, and it was just like Shazam. I was just on Shazam the whole time.
Yeah, Paul's like, I feel like I should tip this guy.
Yeah, I feel like I owe this guy
You should.
something. I'm just taking all his taste, you know.
That's awesome.
But it's cool, like sample fucking heaven.
I wonder if DJs notice that, and that's like a goal for them is to like have enough people being
For
like,
sure.
holding
Yeah.
their phones up.
I would think it's a compliment.
Like, would it?
Yeah.
You think it'd annoy the DJ?
I
You're like,
feel
nah,
like
just
it
fucking
has
dance.
potential to be an
No, but it
annoyance.
wasn't like a dance thing. Like we were all sitting at tables, just like having drinks, like outdoor.
It was chill. There was
Okay.
only like
It was
8
very
people
casual.
outside in the whole yard. It's kind
Okay.
of quiet, but
I would take. I think he should. If he didn't take it as a compliment, fuck him.
it
He
was
should have.
Good taste, but fuck them.
Great taste, but sensitive. You know. No, I don't think he should take offense to
that
that.
venue was wild too, though, because it was like essentially parceled off into 3 different activities. You know, they have the backyard with the DJ, and then there was like the really dark, sexy bar that's like, you know, got some other actually
Just like
playing the
music
music,
playing,
but
yeah.
like really dark, and the booths are all moody. And then right next door was a live stand up and people doing
That's cool.
comedy. So it was like, man, to survive as a venue now, like you just have to have.
Yeah, do it all.
Every-
You have to do it all.
Gotta do it
Yeah.
all the time.
Have to do it
Yeah.
all every night. Like that was a Thursday.
Wait, so
You know?
would people be going in between the rooms? Like, I want to go laugh for a second. You know what? I feel like a shimmying. You know what? I want like one more chuckle, and then I'm gonna go over here and get a drink before I
Yeah, could you
shrug my
go-
Well, we
shoulders.
You
did-
could. You
I'll say
certainly
I would
could.
do
We were
that.
actually
Yeah.
critiquing it because as soon as the comedy show started, they like closed up the both doors that divided the bar from that room, and then all of a sudden we couldn't hear her at all.
Yeah, we wish they would pipe the comedy into the bar because we could kind of see through a
Yeah.
little window even.
And there
it's
was-
like, I want to sit here at the bar, but I still want to hear that.
And the
Like,
tables
yeah.
were full in the stand, like the comedy room, so we lost the chance to sit down.
Yeah.
But I think
But-
they're also accommodating the fact that some people are just going to come to that bar tonight and they don't want to hear stand up.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. Is that they they need to offer a little bit of everything to catch, like, you know, to have people not walk out as soon as they walk in and see the vibe isn't what they want. You know. Mm-hmm. So
It's a
but-
complicated setup.
Yeah, it is a little complicated.
Intricate.
It's a lot of people to staff that kind of thing too, because
Yeah.
you're divided. It's interesting,
That's true.
but
More staffing. So you guys did like 100 days. You both got very nervous. all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
you just turned it on us.
Yes.
You guys
Excuse me.
both did like 100 days of creation. Or,
100 days.
what
100
is it?
day.
100 days.
I only made it to day 89.
100 day challenge.
How do you quit at day 89?
How did
that's
you?
a
Well,
B.
let's take it from the
You
beginning.
did good.
That's a B plus.
You didn't
B
have to
plus,
ruin
yeah,
it
that's
yet.
almost
you.
an A.
Yeah, it's not an A. You're grounded for the sun. No, what did each of you do every day of the 100 days, and how did it go? And take us through the journey.
It was awesome. I did video art, and so I had this little video synthesizer.
Strange Loops. Shout out Strange Loops.
Strange Loops is awesome. And then I made a bunch of video art. I have like a lot of catalog of that and like just random footage. And so I was just like playing music and going on Twitch, and then fucking with the synthesizer to edit like live. And so I was doing that every day, but for me that was hard because like I'm gonna run out of things I've made. I'm gonna run out of footage. I didn't really want to use other people's. I do like theme nights, I did like a FK Twigs night and different bands, and like one like psychedelic.
You did a Death Grips night. You did like a
I did do a Death
the
Grips
Garden night. Mm-hmm. Maybe you did a Doja Cat night.
Oh, I did. I did a Doja
I
Cat
did a
night.
Doja night.
And then and then like some like old like 70s French psychedelic movies that dude ripped for me.
Cool.
Yeah. You're ripping it.
I did those. So that's what I was doing.
And there was music going on.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Super cool.
That was part of the challenge, was trying to find like what music would not get flagged on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because they got the whole DMCA,
So
the
like when I
copyright
did
thing.
the Doja Cat night, I had to do like Chopped and Screwed.
Right.
Like stuff that
Weird
maybe
versions.
it wouldn't catch. And it
Yeah.
still caught it, but it just didn't care. Like Twitch they're kind of lenient on that.
It would just block it out. It wouldn't necessarily give you a strike, but it would like cut that portion of the audio
Yeah.
or
Yep.
something.
Well, I guess they got to watch out for that because like it's a streamer. Someone could just start streaming like The Simpsons season
Yeah.
1. It's like, oh,
That's so
shit.
funny. Someone was streaming The Simpsons on there,
They
and we
were.
watched it.
Oh wow.
It was really good. It was like some rare episode or something like
Oh,
that.
wow. But that doesn't get flagged. Like you can just like restream.
I think that live it doesn't, but later.
That's the thing.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
catch it live, you're
Oh,
good.
I see.
Yeah. So you just don't select the thing to save it or something, I guess.
So what were you doing?
But that was, let me say that was like the
Okay.
most fucking difficult thing anyone possibly could have done is like, I'm gonna make a brand new piece of video art and like freak it live with different audio every single night. Like that is
It's a lot.
That is like,
Yeah.
I was like, I told her, I was like, you should do something like easier. Are you sure you want to like do a video art thing every day?
But that's what I do. And also, though, it's funny you say that, though, because I would say the same thing about yours. I felt like you really did the 100 days because you did stream of consciousness, like live performance. It was always different. My stuff wasn't always different.
It was nonsense. I would talk about having a rash and how I need to go to the doctor.
Wow, it's real shit, you know?
But
Yes.
even that's such a good way to strengthen that muscle too. You know, that's beautiful. That's cool.
Yeah. So that was my thing.
So you're doing a live music performance.
Live music. It was, what was my pitch? It was a nightly live improvisational event with stream of conscious hip hop rantings, speculations, and musings over digital hardware synthesizers and screeching analog drum machines.
Oh, yeah.
That people could what else was it? People could like send in samples and shit. Nobody ever did that shit. I was like, hey, if you got like a couple times people would give me like words to say or whatever. They give me like topics on Instagram or whatever. And then I just flow with those words or whatever. But that was it. Every single night it was raw. It was random.
Yeah.
What tools did you use? You had a couple synthesizers.
Yeah, I had a couple things. Sarah got me a Volca Beats, Korg Volca thing. It was just like a little sample thing, or Volca sample.
Yeah.
So what's that, like a drum machine?
Yeah, kind of a drum machine. It's whatever you load into it.
Okay.
It's portable. It's really small.
Sweet.
Nothing
Tiny.
big.
That's cool.
Keyboard. Yeah, and so you can. It was dope because you could like change the swing on the thing. You could. I don't know. It had like a little repeat button or something, so you could do like DJ kind of shit and go
Cool.
like lo-fi on it. Take it had like a high pass cutoff or something. So then I could like DJ. That was fun because then I would like get on there. I'd do like some freestyle shit or whatever. But then I could also just like play DJ, like because I had
Just let it ride.
because I had like vocal effects on there, so I'd make it be like, do you remember back in the day, DJ Clue? All like the hip hop DJs, it'd be like,
No.
DJ Clue, DJ Clue, DJ Clue, Desert Storm, Desert Storm, Desert Storm. We run this shit, run this shit, run this shit, run this shit. And I love that.
Yeah.
And, so I wanted to incorporate that, and that's what I did.
I tuned into a few of them. They were fucking rad.
Yeah.
And they're all recorded, right?
Yeah,
So you could rip it down or wherever you have it and then do a whole project sampling that shit.
I tried listening to some of that though. These are like, the majority of them are over an hour. That is so much shit to go through.
It's a lot to go
And
through.
there's like
Wow.
10 minutes of really good shit.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
find
there's like
in
a
You
each
gotta
solid-
find the nugget, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Solid
a
10
bar
minutes.
that you're gonna make a loop out of or
Dude,
something.
you
Yeah.
had some really good hooks, I remember.
Yeah, some of them. Oh, yeah.
It was a jam.
What's that?
Nostalgia.
My memorabilia is so familiar. Nostalgia. My memorabilia is so familiar. Nostalgia.
Well, at least that one.
Yeah, that was going to be something.
I mean, it's like a 12-minute bop, though. It's like, what parts do I even cut out of it? Because I'm so close. I'm too close to it.
Maybe don't cut anything out. Why can't you put out 12 minutes?
Post a 12-minute jam.
Who's gonna stop you?
Fuck
Who's
me.
going to listen?
Who's gonna listen? Who cares? Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I was
It's
thinking-
out, you know? There's something healthy about getting shit out.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, I feel like it builds up. At least in me, like, it has to go out.
And then maybe say if other people actually liked it, maybe then if there was a fan that wanted to chop that shit up and be like, here's the best parts. You know, people will do that shit for like,
Yeah.
There you go.
some
Yeah,
long
they're
form shit.
annotating it,
yeah.
telling you what's the best, what's the biggest bits of wisdom.
Yeah,
I like it.
something.
Or they remix it themselves.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or just like steal that shit. I don't care. But
Yeah, I mean, but maybe like someone steals it and becomes, it's like a Kanye bop or something, you know? And then like, whoa.
that'd be dope.
Maybe
I thought
Kanye
about-
West will put it on his new record.
I hope so, man. Maybe one day I could be president.
I mean, you can. I think you can.
The platform that I'm running on is the fuck
Twitch.
that shit platform.
Oh, good.
It's a 20-hour work week. 5 days a week if you want. 4-hour work day Well, it's essentially 5 hours, but you get an hour break in between the 2 hours because you only essentially get 3 hours worth of work done in an 8-hour workday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
2 and 2.
So essentially, you're just going to split it into 2 and 2. So you get like the half hour to like get that ball rolling. Then you get the hour and a half of solid work.
Yeah.
Take a fucking hour like siesta or whatever during the day. What the fuck ever. Go play your video games, jam on the beat machine, call
Back
your
to
mom.
work. Yeah.
And then you get
Call
another
your
2 hours.
mom.
And then boom, 20 hours. Because nobody needs to be working 40 hours. No one gets that work done anyways.
Why don't they let us do that?
I imagine some places
It's like
probably do.
chokehold
but-
on competition because they.
I work full time at my school, and that's technically only 30 hours.
That's good.
Really?
Life is good.
That's cool. And they give you
I work 4 days a week.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Four.
dope.
That's,
That's a good
I
life.
like that.
Yeah. Sounds so bad.
Yeah, that's really not bad.
I mean, they should be like, just get this stuff done. And if you got it done, you can bounce.
Well, and haven't all these places been testing the 4-day work week, and they're finding that productivity is like the same, if not better.
Right. And then shorten
Wow.
those days. So maybe it should be a 4-day work week.
I was gonna
with the
say
2 and
4
2.
days
Yeah.
with longer is better, because then you have, I mean, almost every weekend I could go like do something serious.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
have a day, you have, you know, usually it's like a weekend looks like a day to relax, a day to do all your chores for most people, if
Right.
they get the day to relax at all.
Well, and like the day
You know.
before work starts again is kind of a stress day. It's like tomorrow I got back
Yeah,
to
you have
work.
to prep
it's
and
like,
everything.
yeah,
Sundays
It's-
before school.
Yeah, it's so
Sunday.
nice.
Not that fun. Yeah, it's like, fuck, I wish it was Saturday.
So great.
And then maybe if you could like throw one day, like, okay, I want an extra day off this weekend, so I have 4 days off. And
Yeah.
you could just throw that extra one on the next week or
Exactly.
something.
And then, you know, you've got a Martin Luther King Jr. Day on a Monday, and then all of a sudden you're looking at like a lot of time to recharge and be a real human being
Yeah.
beyond what you have to do for your job. It's so nice.
That's super cool.
We do need that.
Yeah.
So in your 100 days,
Sense.
Way to pull. I'm
100
really impressed by how
days.
well you
Thank
pull
you.
this back. You let it go. You let it
so Los
breathe.
Feliz, you're in. No. So the 100 days, like, did you feel yourselves getting better, like
Yeah.
getting quicker, improving more? Like, in what ways were you kind of feeling the progression?
I don't know.
You definitely did.
Yeah, it felt super grueling. Like I definitely felt like
You were getting tired of it.
I'm super tired of it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to do it, but then you do it and you feel good.
Yeah, but then it was probably halfway through or 2/3 of the way through. I was like, I would start to have, I guess I got used to that routine, and maybe I was just like having some rough days, but I noticed that every time I did it, especially when I didn't want to do it, it always made me feel way better. And I was like, fuck, like I wish I wouldn't have waited till 10 p.m. to stream this shit. Wish I would have done this in the morning and I would have felt good all day. Now I feel good. I got to fucking go to bed.
Right.
But it was good, like, because also it was just making that time for your art, which you don't always do. So it's like, oh, and I think even for us, because like right now we're together all the time. But like then that was like, we'd have 3 hours at least by yourself, and you're gonna have that every day. So that was really nice to just like make the time for it,
Yeah.
and you know, connect with your art in that way.
Yeah.
And like now I have I just got a big MIDI controller. What is it? APC 40?
APC 40.
Yeah, a kind of APC 40. So that I'm going to program to Resolume.
Okay.
And I put my videos in that program, and then I program it in there, and then I can do that live. I can like mix it. I can change the opacity. I can change the videos. It's like a sampler for video. I know, but I would have never gotten there
So if you
without
play two
strangers.
videos at the same time, which one gets priority?
Whichever one you
choose.
You choose, yeah.
Wow.
It's basically there's like 3 rows, and you just fill them up.
Oh, okay.
And then
Assign all those triggers.
yeah, you assign the triggers.
Wow.
So I'm still doing it. Honestly, I only it's still pretty fresh. I
Yeah.
just got it, and I've only programmed like 5 things in, and then I got a little confused. So working
cool, though.
on it. Yeah,
Super
but I would have
cool.
never have gotten there, and I'm really excited about it. And that's the same. Like we're like working on a show set together, and he's gonna have live elements, and I want to do the visuals live, and
Cool.
Did-
so that's
cha-
what it led to.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the next tier of your own craft. That's awesome.
For you, David, did it change what your live show?
Oh.
Did it change what your live show would be? Like, if you did a live show after the 100 days, would it be different kind of, would it go down different than before?
Yeah. Yes. Some elements. It changed what I want to do. I've already wanted to yell more and be more expressive. I want to just like yell and scream. Like it just feels so good. Like throwing like, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's good.
It felt good. Actually, I didn't really even do it. I held back.
Go ahead.
That's pretty good. You can do better.
Do one more.
You were holding back. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Better, but okay, thanks, guys. Thanks. Let's move on.
That was better. I had like a little bit
anyway.
exasperated.
Yeah. We're all doing like the same kind of sound too.
Oh my gosh.
Feels good.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can do that driving in your car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like to
really
do that
fun.
in the car with like sort of the ambient noise of the rush. You know, just there's other noise
Like
to
Changes your
cancel
whole
out.
mental state.
The hum of the car.
Yeah,
It's just good to like snap you out of shit.
totally.
You know?
I know. They say like even just like the shaking, like that's why your dance moves make sense because doing this can kind of like shock your nervous system a little bit, just
Yeah.
interrupt it,
Yeah.
like jarring
Yeah.
emotions like that.
It's magical shit. That's what they do in like occult practices, you know, with some magical shit. If you want to like cast a spell or something, whatever, you would do that in like a heightened state of consciousness.
It's so cool.
And like one of those ways is like exhaustion. So like some people just spin in fucking circles,
Wow.
like spin themselves dizzy, or just like you could do a fucking workout. Like if you're doing a super intense weight or a super intense run at like the moment where you think you're at peak exhaustion, just like focus on like the symbol or whatever the representation is of what you want. And you know, that's like you casting your fucking spell. You just charge it with energy.
Wow.
Amazing.
You could ride a roller coaster. Remember we were on
Yeah.
a roller coaster? We're like, we should have thought about what we wanted in life.
I thought I was-
it was such a thrill, you know?
Be doing dark magic while you're on a loop. Yeah. Whoa.
Next level shit.
I mean,
the whole
singing
casting
though
spells.
it's kind of like that too because it's like instantly calms your nervous system. I think they say it's
Yeah.
like one of those things that is also a disruptor.
Yeah, anything that changes your state like that.
So your live show would just be less held back, more free, more
It's-
just yelling and doing wild shit.
Yeah, I think it's already been like that. It's already been heading in that direction. But now I'm finally touching on old songs. All my shit has been so old. I'm finally touching on songs that I created when I was sober. Since I got sober, it took a long time for me to get to. For the longest time, I was like, I have to go in sequential order. I got to go in chronological order so I can give people the proper storyline of my artistic development.
Yeah. I get it.
You know.
I completely get it.
But in reality, like, fuck that shit. Just go from where you're at right now, you know? Because that shit, like, fades, you know? The freshness, like, fades.
It does.
So anyways, I'm getting to these these old new songs now. And they just have a lot more, like, they're so moody. They're so moody and so expressive. And that's the direction that I want to head in. It's just, it feels so much more freeing, man. I could cry talking about it. It's beautiful shit.
It is. It's like not being numb, but feeling everything. Like, you know?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, there's like a rawness to it. That, and I also want to incorporate, I want to throw in like some live element.
Well, that's what I was going to say because the live show is always like, you know, same with like my live show, push play on the beat, rap
Yeah.
the song.
Yeah.
But what you're doing during these streams is like performing, looping live, right?
Yeah.
And so would your live show have that now?
Yeah. Just trying to figure out how to mix it in there. I think maybe a portion of it would be, maybe it'd be like open up with some, I don't know if it'd be open up with some regular pre-recorded song, just like hit it hard with some shit.
Right.
And then be like, all right, I'm gonna do something weird, or just start out with like a weird beat that I make on the spot, and I'm like, what the fuck you eat today? And just
Yeah.
just start going with that. Just cause,
It's a cool way to start, like brings people in.
yeah, because a lot of hip hop shows, a lot of shows in general are pretty. They can get boring. You
Yeah.
know? A lot of rap shows they'll have like mad energy, but I'm like, that's the same beat. Like I can keep that too well with that metronome. I know exactly what's going to happen. I get bored really easily. I think that's me personally. I'm just real. I get
Well,
real
like with the
bored.
band, like spontaneity is possible.
Yeah.
Right.
When you're just playing a backing track, like you're never gonna get like that spontaneous moment of like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the jam.
Unless, like for everyone, for the performer especially, you know, like
Yeah.
you know exactly what the beat is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sorry, Sarah, you were gonna say
Well, I
something.
would say I think it's bordering into like performance art. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
we went to a really great show last night. All three of them were using synthesizers. All three of the people playing, and they also were very good at like pulling people in and being like, you can. One guy was singing the whole time, and then he would just jump into the crowd and start a mosh pit himself and
You
jump
just
back
like start
up.
bumping into people.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, good performer.
It was cool. That was Brutus Spade.
Yeah, just more. Yeah, I don't know. More of the unruly, unknown element.
I want to do that too with the That Kid Is You live show, like because a live band, that's like where we want to be.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, it'd be good to have, if it's just me and JC, like that we're doing something live more than just push and play and rapping. Like
Even
it would
if-
be
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I
even
mean,
if you're just
especially you
triggering.
because you're so
Yeah,
quick
even if
at
it's
it.
just triggering. No, we don't even have to make
Yeah.
something live. It'd be the same songs and the beats, but yeah, like get the beat on a thing where instead of you hearing Watcha K Nove like on the thing, I'm going boo boo boo, kring kring boo boo. You know, we
Yeah.
could do it. We could perform it
Yeah.
live. I think it'd be way more interesting.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
way more fun for
Yeah.
JC and I. Like,
Yeah, just having that element of it adds like an element of danger.
yeah,
I think
Oh,
is what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Because so much rides on you not fucking up.
I know.
Like we saw Veggie Burger. She performed last night.
She's cool.
Fucking dope.
Yeah.
I did not know that's what it was gonna be. She was finger drumming
Yeah, she's crazy.
the whole thing and the samples
Uh-huh.
and singing at the same time. I'm like,
She's bonkers.
you know, it's like you see somebody like playing piano and singing at the same time or guitar, and you're like, I don't know how to do one of those well.
Right.
But then like she's doing everything.
But I think someone like that, she's got everything chopped in. Like at least she's only ever doing 16th notes, right? Like the whole beat is like do 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 do. You know, like she's got it all chopped equally. She doesn't
Yeah.
have to go do. Right, she doesn't have to do a specific rhythm.
Right.
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 She's just like.
I think.
I think. Yeah. I don't know. I think like someone like that is really like smart with how they've chopped it up.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I noticed like, there's like 4 to 6 notes of the melody. Excuse me, I'm trying not to burp on the mic.
Christine made everybody nervous about burping on the
And
mic.
I'm sorry. I'm nervous of like having a. This is like the most scandalous shirt I've ever worn. I got to button it up. I keep thinking of having like a nip
goodness.
slip. It's. I've
end
like
up in
stared
the
down
file.
a million times. Like, sorry.
Scandalous.
Proceed.
You scandal over here.
So she's playing all these, these melodic notes.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if they were like being played in order. I don't know, because that'd be a cheat you could do. You know, you could be like, all right, it's going like dun, 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 but you're just going from left to right. Dun, 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 dun.
I think that's what she's doing.
I don't know. That'd
But
be-
like she's still doing variety, so it's like do do like do do de do de do 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 de do de do de da 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 do do de do de do. You know.
I think.
But I'm not taking anything away from her.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's
I just think
insane.
that's
literally
like
don't know.
I think that's how those people do that.
it's still insane. Yeah, because I don't.
crazy.
Really, I'm amazed that anyone can even do that.
Yeah, but for me, like, so I used to be a drummer. Well, whatever, I'm
Are you
still a drummer.
still?
I guess I'm still a drummer, but I used to be like in a band as the drummer, and that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Like the whole groove, the tempo,
You're the backbone.
like, and those I would be kind of stressed out about that responsibility,
Yeah.
and so I've been really enjoying not having that responsibility. I push play. All I got to do is fucking rap my words. Even if I fuck up my words, who gives a fuck? I just got to be kind of funny and like entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can get drunk, I can be high, I can do it. So the switching to where like it relies on JC and I like doing something correctly in order for our live show to happen. It's like makes me a little nervous, but I
think
probably
you
I should just believe in myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
definitely. Or try it for a
think-
little
Yeah,
bit, and
don't
then
be
you
such
guys
a
might be like,
bitch.
well, I'd rather get drunk right
You know
now.
what? I don't even. I think you do need. I don't know what the fuck you need, but I think it would be useful to throw an extra element of pressure in there.
Yeah.
And I don't think you need to believe in yourself.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah.
Easy.
Right. Why do I got to believe in myself? Just do it.
But isn't that so much pressure to feel like you have to believe in yourself when you don't feel like believing in yourself?
Yeah.
It's a lot to
So
ask.
just take that out.
Fuck it.
Brilliant.
We
Stop
have
believing
been
in
saying
yourself.
this all summer. Just do a bad job.
Just do a bad job.
Just do a bad job.
Just show up and do a bad job.
That's got us through a lot.
You're gonna fucking die.
Yeah,
Everyone you know and love is gonna fucking die.
you're right.
It's real sad, but you're here right now, and we're all here right now, and we just want to see you do some crazy shit.
Just show up and do a bad job.
Yeah,
I like
Great.
it.
It's great advice.
It is.
Honestly.
I need to take it also.
Yeah.
But
Sure. Yeah, it's like even with a lot of things, like when people, I tell this to people all the time. If they're like, "Oh, I want to make music," I'm like, "Start right now. Make a bad song today. You're gonna have to make 100 bad songs anyway before you make a decent song. Like,
Truth.
start now. Make a bad song.
The fun
you know?
part is doing it.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
And like so, just go through it.
and you
It's
have to
great
get,
advice.
you gotta get that bad out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get through the bad. Then you get just okay.
I like it. It's like I don't like this glorification of busy that happens so often. It kind of goes with that. Like, don't work too hard.
It makes play no
Life is
fun.
short.
for sure.
You know what? You're gonna work 60 hours a week. Why? For money?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but people
Well,
think also like that they're supposed to, like that it's better that way.
Yeah.
Like,
the
people-
the should feels strong.
Especially in hip hop,
Yeah.
people are like, I don't sleep. It's like,
Yeah.
you should sleep. Like, why aren't you sleeping? Like, just because you stay up all night, that doesn't mean you're going to get a career. I know I'm not the best sleeper, but like,
Turns to me.
but, I think people think like, yeah, like if I don't stop working, it's like, maybe you should stop working for a little bit. Like,
You kind of struggle with this. If
yeah, it's true.
if Paul has like idle time, he feels guilt about it. I am all for relaxing and being lazy or indulgent in my hobbies. I make so much time for it, and I feel like you struggle with it a little bit.
I'm up for it every now and then.
Yeah, you do lean in every once in a while, but like for the most part, you are
feel like I
very
should be doing
buttoned
shit.
up with productivity, like really working on a to-do list every night.
Yeah, I feel like I
Personally.
should be productive a little bit. Like I should get shit done a little bit. Like,
Sounding like a real A student over there.
yeah, maybe. I mean, with you're probably right. I think with a lot of things I'm trying to do, like it just takes a long time. It's a lot of a lot of little things every day. So like. Just if I don't know, I feel better
I
going
know,
to bed
you-
at night if I did. If
you say
if
moving the
things
ball
moved
forward, yeah.
a little bit. Like,
This is
just,
what he says. This is what he says. This is what's in. It's
like it feels
in
good
you.
if like we move the ball forward a little bit. Like today, we
Yeah.
filmed a podcast. That's
Yeah.
productive. That's good.
Yeah.
The ball has moved forward.
You can
And I
sleep
like that.
well
I can
tonight.
sleep well.
I'm totally with you.
Yeah.
I feel so bad if I'm not doing shit. I feel a little worthless.
Yeah.
But I think maybe
Not me, man.
in those in those instances, what we probably need to do, you know what I mean, is schedule relax time. Like prioritize that, maybe.
The
you know
Wii
what I mean?
Spa,
'Cause
that was that for you.
Oh.
Do you still do that?
I do it. Yeah.
Good.
Sometimes there was a while I was going every Thursday.
Nice.
And
Hey,
I'll
you
do
need
it.
something like that.
Yeah, I feel I'm highly resistant to that. I'm like, well,
Go
I'm
to
gonna just
Wii
go.
Spa, dog.
I'm gonna go and
Yeah.
do nothing.
Welcome to LA. Go to the Wii Spa.
It's so good.
Yeah, but-
it's so good.
See, doing nothing at the Wii Spot, that feels productive.
Yeah.
That's healthy. It's I'm sitting in a cold plunge. I'm sitting in a sauna.
But like productivity does not equate like self-worth.
No, of course.
You're
I know.
you're still a worthy human being, even when you don't get out of your pajamas and you don't do anything on your to-do list and you don't scratch off self-care. Like you're not doing anything. You don't have to do anything to be,
I agree. But
valuable in this world.
of course, I agree. But it's good to get shit done. And like I'm ambitious. I got a lot of shit I
I
want to do.
admire you. I don't think it's a vice of yours at all. It's very admirable, but it is also very different from me. So I'm
Yeah,
just
of
calling you
course.
out on
And that's fine.
public,
And thank you.
in this moment.
I was gonna say, I think we're all different because, like, yeah, we don't really chill. Like, we don't watch a lot of
No
movies or.
No.
Yeah, like every night we watch TV. And it's dope.
Yeah, we don't like chill, but we do chill. I mean, I don't know.
I think-
we take naps, have sex.
We took a nap.
One.
But naps
One
and sex
nap.
are very productive.
We take hikes. You know,
Yeah.
hikes to me
Hikes
are
are productive.
chill.
Stop saying
you know?
productive. Productive is not good.
It's
Good
good
is not
use of
productive.
time. Like it's good use of time.
I don't.
it's
I
healthy.
don't live my life to be productive.
I hear that. I hear that.
I go like, well, that was productive. I'd say.
He was very proud of
No,
yourself.
it's good use of time. It's healthy use of your time.
Yeah.
Sitting, staring at your phone,
not
not
unhealthy, unproductive.
It's not, but I do that too. Like last night, went to that. I mean,
What
yesterday
is it?
all day was like an amazing day.
That's not even relaxed.
We did so much, and then had this great show we went to, and come home, and it's like I really just want to sit here and like stare at my phone for 20 minutes and not talk to you. Not talk to anyone.
Sure.
I don't know what that is. It's like
weird.
I want to go a little brain dead
Yeah.
because I'm so overstimulated.
It's that dope.
Yeah, that's
that's drugs.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I guess so.
you-
Because that's stimulation too.
That's like I need a drink. Like I need a I need to
Yeah.
scroll.
I need
Little
to
hit.
scroll
Little
right
hit.
now.
Yeah, I just want to check
Little
out.
bump, that
Yeah.
pixie stick.
But I do it too, of course.
Yeah. I was like, I could have just went to sleep. Like, absolutely. I was so
Right.
tired. We did so much. But I just laid in bed and looked at that for a little bit.
Yeah, it's
A little
funny.
treat. Yeah, for what?
Yeah.
But I do it too.
Many a nights, yeah, laying there, definitely know I could just roll over and fall right to sleep and still choose it.
For
It's a
sure.
little evening glow.
There might be something I like on it.
Yeah, I might find something.
It's a little something.
Might find something inspiring.
Well, all right. Let's wrap this up and maybe make some music. That's enough,
Wrap it
guys. All right? It's over.
We have to go be productive and move on. We
Yeah,
can't
we've
take
done
any more
enough
time
here.
for this.
Yeah, what are we gonna
Oh.
do? Sit here and relax? We gotta talk. Let's just have a moment of silence.
We've never done that before.
Can we have a holy moment?
Let's do it.
Okay, now we can be quiet. Just-
Longest intentional silence on a podcast ever called Guinness. Let's make it a record. Let's make it real
Did
productive.
anybody time it though?
I don't know.
Most
We can
dead
play
air
it
of
back.
all time.
Most intentional dead air.
That was nice.
Thank God
That
we
was
did
nice.
that at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Right. So thanks for sticking around.
Oh, they're gone.
Good night, everybody. Good night, nobody.